You don't choose to watch the good anime. The good anime chooses to watch you. Wait, what? Hey, it's Faye from Tinywave TV, and today we're talking about the next anime you're watching. It's called
yatagarasu.
The Raven Does Not Choose Its Master. I'm just gonna call it The Raven. So I'm not gonna tell you what the show is about. You can totally look that up. Instead, I'm gonna talk about some other shows. If you've watched those shows and liked those shows, you'll probably dig this. So the first one came out summer of 2023. It was one of the best shows that came out in that season. I made 2 videos about it. It's called My Happy Marriage. Now, what these 2 shows have in common is the genre of historical drama. The story of My Happy Marriage happens in the Meiji period, I believe, and the Raven in a pseudo Heian era kind of thing. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Both of these shows are set in alternative universes where magic is real. Wow! My Happy Marriage, people have certain superpowers. The Raven, well, people are like shapeshifters. They turn into ravens. Now, how they handle these fantasy elements, they're both like, yeah, this is the world, all these fantastic things happen, but we're gonna focus on other stuff. We're gonna focus on politics, on social issues, power struggles, very magical realism, if you know what I mean. Another anime that kind of relates to this and you might have heard of is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ways in which you talk to me have me wishing I were gone.
Another anime that I'd like to mention is The Apothecary Diaries. These 2 share the theme of inner palace, you know, the ladies, stuff like that. However, The Raven is a more serious. Well, The Apothecary Diaries also dealt with some really serious issues, but it always had these moments of utter unseriousness. Like the characters would turn chibi. You don't get that in the Raven. Now, if you watch The Apothecary Diaries as it was airing, you would relate to this. It was so difficult to watch that show because it had this quality of just dragging you along. Every episode was a cliffhanger and it was just difficult to wait an entire week. The Raven, it definitely has that quality. We are like somewhat halfway through the show as I'm recording this. These past couple of episodes have been crazy. I mean, I would say The Apothecary Diaries was still more exciting, you know, in the way that it dragged you. But The Raven, it's been killing me these past few episodes with the plot twist and the reveals. It's definitely like one of those shows that people look a certain way and then they are revealed to be totally different. The characters of The Raven hide who they truly are for various reasons, and that just makes for a mind-blowing experience. Another thing that I would like to mention in terms of like pacing, when I watched that first episode, I was like, this is my shit and I am hooked. But mostly because I'm a fan of this genre. But I remember thinking at the time, this is such an odd start because like nowadays anime series, like with their first episode, they like pack a lot of stuff in there and they're like, they try to like hook you. Nothing like that happened there. It was so chill. And I was like, if they've spiced it up a little bit more in that first episode, it would probably like hook a lot more people. It proved to be a worthwhile ride, at least so far. So yeah, watch it. And if you already have, leave a comment. Let's be friends.